Passamos à apresentação das equipas. Let's introduce the teams from Israel. Number 2, Manitoba. Number 6, Ali Ali. Number 8, Lee Tekman. Number 10, Ayala Logan. Number 11, Mike Marcos. Number 13,
Alexic coming off the bench had a big game in the semi-final yesterday as coach Savljevic is courtside opposite coach Eisenberg for Israel. Both these teams have had tough routes through to this stage, but they've shown some real character to get themselves to within just 40 minutes of a medal. For Serbia, it would be the first medal in 7 years at this event, whilst Israel, well, they are history makers already. They have never made it this far and have certainly never picked up a medal in this tournament, previous best being 8th, and that was way back in 1969 and 1971. So could this be the start of a golden generation for Israeli women's basketball? Potentially, but how they would love to come away with the bronze medal. We are a little over 2 minutes away from the opening tip-off here, and what should be an intriguing game. You'd probably say Serbia come in as slight favourites. The two met in the last edition of this tournament last year. Serbia coming away with a 66-47 win in that game. Obviously different rosters, but it does give you a little bit of guidance on maybe where the teams sit within the pecking order of European basketball right now. Players to look out for Israel, it's Cohen, Oren and Ravi. Throughout this tournament, they have been the standout players for coach Eisenberg. As for Serbia and coach Savljevic, he's going to lean more than likely on Popovic and Alexic. They were key yesterday, and hopefully for his sake, Dvoria will come back in with a big game after being a little bit quiet in the semi-final. Teams now just about to come to the floor, the starting fives, and while they do, if you want to join the conversation on social media, jump onto your social platforms, use hashtag FIBA U18 Europe, and if you want to jump into the live stats as we progress through today's game, head over to FIBA.basketball, go up to the menu, it's on Events, Europe, and have a look for under 18 in the girls section, and you'll jump straight into the live stats. If you want to follow me on socials, please do. My name's Mark Mills, and you can grab me on Instagram and X. It's at MarkOnComps. That is my account. I'm posting plenty of basketball from all around the world on there, so please do join me. But let's lock in and focus now here on this bronze medal game between two teams who will be very keen to bounce back from disappointment yesterday in the semi-finals, with Serbia losing out in the end to Spain 68-45, and Israel certainly having a day to forget, losing 27-95 to France. But that French team were pretty much perfect, particularly in that second half. Starting fives on the floor now for both teams, as Mayan Cohen locks in. And we're underway here in Matosinhos in Portugal, the bronze medal game of the 2024 FIBA Under-18 Women's EuroBasket. Serbia against Israel. Two teams who have had to fight hard to get here. Both teams wanting to leave with a medal hanging around their necks. Raviv comes back across to Oren. Oren ducks inside, finds the lane, and will get the roll. First score of the game to Israel. Drive to the basket, off the glass, and Popovic already underway with the scoring. Averaging a little over 14 points a game, Jovana Popovic. Had 12 against Spain in the semi-final. Lane opens up, Israel attack the basket again. Spin move inside, door closed, so it comes back out, and the long two is no good. Good help defense there by Serbia. Knocked away. Israel with some good hustle early on the 2-on-1 break. Oh, lovely delayed pass, and Mayan Cohen gets the two off the glass, but it was Oren with the smart play. 2 points and an assist already for Oren. Wing three is short. Rebound falls kindly to Raviv. First change for Serbia. Out of the game comes Simoncevic. Simoncevic didn't have a huge part to play in the semi-final. Picked up a foul or two early. Three goes up and that's short. Israel really trying to lean into that three ball. Understandably so. Actually the best shooting perimeter team in the entire tournament, averaging over 33% from outside. Vesic hands it inside to Brenyo. She can't quite get that soft right hand to drop. Israel come the other way and their lead will stay at 2. Vesic now, still 10 on the shot clock for Serbia to work with. A little heavy, but grabs her own rebound. Smart play, Dvoria. But will drop it out of bounds. It will be Israeli ball on the baseline. And there's the finish on that previous play. First score of the game that was for Ayala Cohen. As I say, 2 points and an assist. A really important part of the team, averaging over 12 points and 6 rebounds a game, as well as almost 3 assists. Raviv, little crossover, spin move, nice pass, and that's a beautiful cut. And Ayala, Oren has really come to play, really come with some energy, some real aggression and direct nature to the way she started this game, particularly offensively. Popovic now dives inside, has it stripped away, foul's going to be called. Nice pass by Raviv though. Just waited, just had that patience to wait long enough to pass it in the perfect spot for her teammate. Popovic heads to the line, 69% from the free throw line across this tournament, Jovana Popovic. Has scored double digits in all but one of the 6 games they've played. I'll get the roll on the second. Israel's lead trimmed down to 2. Raviv explodes to the basket, but it's stolen away by Popovic. She'll bring it back with interest. Drives in, kicks it, corner, 3 is up. It's an air ball though. And Oren just scoops up the loose ball rebound. Baiko will come back out. Raviv. Oh, lovely little step back. Gotta love the footwork. Beautiful. That is just pure practice on the footwork there from Raviv. Popovic against Raviv is going to be an interesting battle today, that's for sure. 3 ball up from Dvoria, but it's a little heavy. Rebound pulled down by Brenyo, but couldn't quite get the angles right off the glass. Serbia with a bit of a nervous start to this game, I would say. They're certainly not hit the ground running here in the first quarter. Raviv now. Cohen. Left hand is good, and Israel out to a game-high 6-point lead. Almost halfway through this first quarter already. A brisk first 5 minutes. Israel absolutely have the advantage here. Oh, and the little short range two is good as Jovana Popovic reads the situation well, knows her team need her to lead. If you're enjoying your youth basketball, do follow FIBA's youth social media channels. Head to Facebook, Instagram or X and look up at Next Gen Hoops. Drive inside, that's going to be a traveling violation called on Oren. Here's the little pull-up, little sidestep jumper from Popovic. Popovic with all 6 points for Serbia so far. Ball in hand again. Hands it away to Predojevic, but quickly gets it back. Going to run a pick and roll at the top. Shot clock down to 6. Swings it through to the weak side, and it's Splash City from the corner. Vesic just spotting up, cool, calm and collected. Israel's lead trimmed back to just 1 now. Raviv for 3. Oh, and she makes it rain as well. Warming up nicely this one. Vesic won't pull the trigger this time. Brenyo. Foul's going to be called. Here's the pass from Popovic. There's the 3 ball from Vesic. Popovic with her first assist of the game, and that was Raviv at the other end of the floor, just draining the wing 3. Raviv up to 5 points now, as well as a rebound and an assist. Vesic feeds Brenyo. Good ball movement from Serbia. Can't quite get the 3 to drop, but Brenyo grabs an offensive board. That will come back out to Vesic. She's short this time, but another O board. Dvoria. Another offensive rebound. Brenyo. Looks like she's going to be called for the foul, though. Overly aggressively going for that offensive rebound. Raviv with the spin move. There's the cut to the basket. And the finish for Oren. She heads to the bench. Drive to the bucket. Raviv just glides up, scoops it off the glass for 2. Israel look a lot more composed today, a lot more confident. Feel like they're on their own turf right now. It feels almost like a home game for them, the way they're playing. Defensive rebound picked up, and that sparks some pace from Israel. 6 point lead again, under 3 to play in the first quarter. Stolen away, good hands by Vesic. Trying to find Brenyo down in the low post. They do. Double team comes across. Good skip pass, wide open. Dvoria, no good. Brenyo with another offensive rebound. Popovic off left. Doesn't get any of the rim at all with that attempt. Coach Peter Savljevic not that happy at the moment as Cohen steps into the 3. A little heavy. Pace of the game very high right now. Both teams not using their shot clocks, not building their offense, just trying to play off the flow. Popovic now, Brenyo in the low post. Double team drops on her again. Every time she gets it in the low post, they collapse down onto her. Shot clock at 4. Foul's going to be called. That's Raviv splitting the defense and sliding away down the lane to the basket. Dvoria at the line, 70% prior to today's game. Hits the first of her 2, gets her first points of the game as well. Does have 6 rebounds though, 2 offensive so far. Gets the second to go as well. She'll head out. Into the game comes Teichmann. Certainly had an impact in that semi-final, Lee Teichmann. Brought some energy, a bit of aggression, particularly on the defensive end. He's happy to mix it up a little bit. Raviv, crossover. Foul's going to be called on Teichmann. Just called a half step. Foul's going to be called on Alexic. Just called a half step behind Raviv. Thrown away and intercepted. Breno scoops up the loose ball and Serbia flow down the floor. Dragicevic comes out. Popovic trying to feed the low post. Does so to Breno. She ducks inside. Israeli defense collapses on her again. Clearly, that's a big part of the scouting report that Israel aren't going to give up that play. Short corner 2. He's off the back of the iron and away for Israel. Three ball goes up, rattles away for Dragicevic. Oh, lovely crossover. Little floater with the right hand. Teichmann coming in with a sweet, sweet play. Dragicevic drives inside again. Will kick it out though. There's a lot of drive and kick here for Serbia. Breno probably with their best opportunity of the game so far. Overcooks the finish. Israel's lead still at 6 in what will likely be the final possession of this first quarter. Raviv being harassed. Double team chases her out now. Oh, little crossover, little shake. Baiko launches the 3. Clips the front of the rim, no more. And that is the end of the first quarter here in Marazinhos. Interesting first 10 minutes of basketball. Bronze medal up for grabs. Serbia trail 11-17 against Israel. If you're enjoying the game, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Welcome back to Matosinhos here in Portugal. 10 minutes down here in the bronze medal game for the 2024 FIBA U18 Women's EuroBasket. At the moment, Israel have the lead, 17-11. Much coming out of the hands of Gal Raviv. She has 7 points after the first quarter. For Serbia, it's Popovic with 6 leading their scoring. Catch and shoot, that's off. Better defense from Serbia that time. Dragecevic drives inside, a little hesitation. Will have to come back out though. Angelovic now goes down low. Shot clock at 7. Oh, good defense. Bats it away. Serbia will have a little over 4 seconds left. Bajko with a big defensive stand in the post. Let's have a look at the replay. Love that. Just lock it up. Nowhere for Dacic to go. As we see Cohen come back in. And Almalia head to the bench. Free ball goes up. It's a long way out for Alexic, and it's no good. Oh, lovely handle on the way up the floor. 3 up from Meishar, and she gets it to go. Israel now out to a 9-point lead. They look so composed out there. Confident performance here from Israel as they try and push on and get their first ever medal in this tournament. Timeout has been called by coach Vido Sabljevic. He's not happy, and they're going to head into the huddle. Quick timeout called there by coach Vido Sabljevic. Only a few moments into this second quarter, and he already wasn't happy with how his team had come out from the first quarter break. They trail by 9 as Israel hit a big 3 to extend their lead out. Popovic now into the hands of Alexic. She pulls up for the short 2. Too short with that, and Teichmann pulls down the rebound. Oh, crossover, Teichmann. Bit of razzle-dazzle, but couldn't get the finish. Serbia's defense reacted well. Oren. Oh, shaking, baking, dive into the basket. Oh, what a play. Couldn't get the pass out, though. Angelovic goes all the way and will draw an unsportsmanlike foul. Didn't see that one. Let's have a look again. Let's have a look. Is that one on Mayan Cohen? I think it is. It's just the cynical nature of the foul, I think. The fact that she wasn't playing for the ball. She just hit Angelovic in the midriff. So that'll be 2 shots for the wing, and possession as well for Serbia. The first is good. Angelovic only averaging a little under 4 points a game. Hasn't missed a free throw yet, though, in this tournament. Hasn't taken many, but you can only... In fact, yes, sorry, she did. She missed the free throw there. There's your commentator's curse, but Serbia will get a sideline possession. Baseline drive. Almost looked like a travel, a stutter of that back pivot foot. Three ball goes up and it goes straight down. Anđeljević coming in and doing a job here for Coach Vidio Savljević. Off the bench, one of the role players stepping up in a big way here. Serbia back to within 5. Three ball goes up and rattles around for Mayan Cohen. Is it time for Serbia now to take control? An offensive foul on Dacic though, and it's the right call. There's the 3 from Anđeljević before. Only 8% prior to today's game from downtown. Offensive foul has been called though on Dacic. Back into the game comes Galraviv as Oren comes out. Teichmann hands it to Bajko. Bajko puts up a big 3. That is a big shot. First 3 of the tournament for May Bajko. Catch and shoot on the wing. Not this time. Big rebound under the basket though. Popovic is one of those real warriors, a leader for this Serbian team. Just 16 years of age, you forget that sometimes. She's playing up an age group. Bajko, not this time. Little heat check for my Bajko. Stripped away. Dacic on the floor. Jump ball's going to be called. Possession arrow points to Israel as we see a replay of Bajko's 3 ball whipping through the string. Israel's lead is at 6. There's the double screen to release the wing, but not enough space to work with. Anđeljević again, short again. Teichmann. Glides inside, goes up off the glass, no good this time. Popovic putting some energy behind Serbia's offense, kicks it to the corner and a 3. Brings it down to a 3-point ball game. Alexander Aleksic stepping in and hitting another big 3. She had 13 against Spain in the semi-final yesterday. Really came into that semi-final and brought an attitude change for the team. Raviv for 3. She's off right. Dacic with the rebound. Rejected Bajko. And Serbia step out of bounds, so Israel will get the ball as we see that 3 going down from Aleksic. Timeout called here in the arena. 5:39 left in the first half. Serbia 20, Israel 23. As expected, this is a close battle for the bronze. We expected this one to be close. Two very different looking teams, but both of them bringing their A games here today in the bronze medal game. Both of them want to finish what has been a battle of a tournament with a medal around their necks. Still 25 minutes of game time left before that's going to be decided. Raviv, little hesitation, glides inside. That is a tough play. Raviv, what a player the 17-year-old is. Look at the shake, look at the footwork. There's the hesitation, there's the glide under, little dip to get away from the defense, draws the contact and stays with it. Where's the help side though, really? No help at all. Raviv can't convert the three-point play though. Israel's lead will stay at 5. Raviv up to 9 points now. Popovic, whip around pass. Good ball movement by Serbia. 3-ball comes up short though. Raviv kicks it out. Elbow jumper from Sharvit. Long high rebound into the hands of Popovic. Three-ball from Popovic. That's short as well. Neither team, is Serbia not shooting well from outside. 3 from 14 so far. Israel 3 from 8 from downtown. Drive inside. Dvoria draws the foul off Majashavit. Dvoria direct and aggressive. Turned her back though, so little fortunate to get the call of the foul. Dvoria will head to the line for 2 shots. Another one of the 16-year-olds in this Serbian team having a big impact. He's averaging just shy of 10 points a game. Had 18 against Italy back in game day 2. The first is good. 70% free throw shooter. Angelina Dvoria. Back at the line for the second. Takes her personal tally up to 5 points now. Oren. Raviv waits for the screen. The show and go screen. Oren with the 3. That's a long way out. Back of the iron, spits that one away. Popovic leads the charge for Serbia. Under 4 left in this first half. Down into the low post now as Pradojevic kicks it back out. Trosovic is going to be fouled. Third team foul of the quarter for Israel. Yeah, just drawing Raviv in, and Raviv steps across. Baiko will come back into the game for Israel. Vesic now. Oh, tries to thread the eye of the needle, but wasn't expecting the pass, so Israel can steal it away. Cohen. Oh, big 3 from the wing by Cohen. First player to double digits, Mine Cohen. In fact, no, up to 7, sorry. Oh, and the score, tough play. Pradojevic gets it done in the low post, and Serbia at the moment not playing particularly well, so Coach Vida Savljevic will be relatively happy that they're only down by 4. They're not playing anywhere near their potential. Raviv, soft left hand, glances over the iron and no more. Stolen away. Raviv stands strong. Oren back to Raviv. She'll back it out. Shot clock at 8. Oh, crossover. Leaves a defender but can't get the score. All the hard work done with the handle, but the finish not there. Foul's going to be called on Cohen as Trosovic pushes hard. There's the 3 ball from Cohen. There's the pass inside from Vesic to Predojevic. Back into the game for Israel comes Meshar. At the line, Serbia. Trosovic, an 83% free throw shooter. There's the commentator's curse as Coach Vidor Savljevic looks on. Israel now in the penalty with that foul. Fails to get either of the free throws. And mine's pointless in this game, but Serbia did grab the rebound. Raviv, though, ends up with it as Israel's scrappy defense pays dividends again. Three ball up from the wing. That one's short. Both teams trying to end this first half with a bit of a flourish, but neither really leaning into any structure at the moment. Serbia now looking to run a set here. Free throw line jumper from Vesic rims out. Body's thrown to the hardwood to lock that one up. That'll be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of Israel. Raviv and Aleksic and Predojevic hitting the floor for that possession. Oren's going to come into the game as Raviv comes out. 90 seconds, well, a little over, left in this first half. Here's the replays of Raviv getting to the basket. That's a big move. The 17-year-old will get a little break now. Had a tournament high 24 against Finland. That was all the way back in game 1. Had double digits in every game leading up to that semi-final yesterday, but only managed 6 against France. That said, that French defense was near impenetrable, particularly in the second half. Israel only scored 5 points in the second half against France. They really did struggle to get anything going. Oren gets the shot away, comes up short. In fact, Israel have already scored more in this game than they did in the entire semi-final. That shows you the night and day that Israel are today. Yeah, Trosovic with the carry. One minute and 4 seconds left in this first half. Israel's lead is at 4. It has been as big as 9. That was early in this second quarter. Oren. 3 ball goes up. Long way out, though. Comes up short. Ivana Popovic now for Serbia. Kicks it to the wing. Predojevic will draw the foul. Nice move by Hana Predojevic. Getting to the basket, being aggressive and direct. Oh, in fact, my mistake. I think it might have been Dragicevic. Apologies. Timeout called here, though, in the arena. Serbia 24, Israel 28. It's 45 seconds left of this second quarter as Coach Eisenberg needs to talk things over with his team. Dragicevic at the line. And this is the first of her two. Yet to get any points today, Milica Dragicevic. Does get the second to go, brings Serbia back to within 3. Important 40 seconds of basketball left here in the first half. Both teams want to enter the locker room with a little bit of momentum. Foul's going to be called on Dragicevic. Easy one for the officials to pick up. Serbia not in the penalty though, so no problems really for them. Teichmann to Oren. Back to Teichmann for 3. A little flat. Dragicevic gets the rebound. Shot clock turned off now. 15 seconds left in the first half. Popovic looking for the screens at the top. Gets the switch. I'm not sure it's the switch she wanted. Goes behind the back, almost loses the handle. They'll get a shot away, and it's a 3. That's a huge shot to close out the half for Serbia. That ties the game. Vesic. What a big, big shot from her. 2 from 4 from outside now. That's her up to 6 points, but more importantly for Serbia, they have tied the game up at the half. This bronze medal match. Nothing between these two teams after 20 minutes. Unbelievable. Israel looking the stronger for most of that first half, but Serbia not going anywhere. And with that final play of the second quarter, have tied the game up here in Matosinhos in Portugal. So at the half, it's Serbia 28, Israel 28. Second half action just around the corner. Welcome back to Matosinhos here in Portugal. We're at the halfway stage of the bronze medal game of the 2024 FIBA Under-18 Women's EuroBasket, and there is nothing to separate these two. It's Israel 28, Serbia 28. 20 minutes of basketball between one of these teams and the bronze medal. Low scoring game, a real battle as it has been for both of these teams throughout this tournament. Thank you for joining me. And let's lock in for what could be a really interesting 20 minutes of basketball. Serbia get things underway here in Matosinhos. Popovic inside, gets the roll off the glass, and Serbia regain the lead. Their first lead in a very long while. In fact, their first lead of the game. It's a good start to the second half for coach Savljevic and his team. Serbia will want to exert their authority early here. Popovic glides past again. Vesic feeds the low post. Skip pass around the weak side. Andjelevic into the corner. Dvoria hits the three, and a 5-0 run blasts Serbia into the lead here early in the third quarter. That is a big start to the second half in what is a low-scoring game. Oh, Popovic going all the way. Dvoria again. Oh, back-to-back triples for Dvoria. And an 8-0 run to start the third quarter. Wow. Whatever coach Savljevic said in the locker room has played dividends here. Coach Eisenberg calls a timeout. His team now trail by 8. Wow, what a start to the second half for Serbia. An 8-0 run. My goodness me. That is one way to get your third quarter underway, and Coach Eisenberg, no real choice. His team facing a torrent, and he had to stop the flow. Cohen, stolen away. Serbia pouring down the floor again. Popovic once more. Throws it away this time. Smart play from Amelia. What a way to start a quarter for Serbia inside the first minute, just blasting themselves into their first lead of the game. Raviv. Gets it back at the top. Oh, trying to shake the defense, but the help is there. Oh, the foul's going to be called. That's on Andjelevic. Coach Savljevic pleading the case. Yeah, Serbia's defense far more impressive here in this first couple of minutes of the second half than it was in the first. Three is missed. That's off the legs of Popovic though, and will remain Israel ball with a fresh 14. Good hustle by Ayala Oren. Baseline ball. Oh, in fact, it's going to be a coach's challenge on this one, I think. They're going to go and review whose possession it was. They'll head over to the monitor and have a look through the replay. Here's the replay that they're looking through. Tough to see from there. It looked like it came off Popovic's legs, but they'll have to have a closer look. Will this help? It might do. Oh, you know what? It may came off the foot there. Let's have a look. Now, it looks like the officials have made their decision. Let's see if they reverse the call. They have reversed the call. It will be Serbia ball on the baseline. Coach Vida Savljevic just getting a little bit too involved here. And the officials, I think, saying to him, enough's enough now. Doesn't want to pick himself up a technical foul. It would ruin the flow his team have picked up here early in the third quarter. Dvoria already has 2 threes. Can't get that long 2 to go, though. Raviv glides inside, will draw the foul. Sideline ball for Israel. Baiko hands it back to Raviv. Drive to the basket, off the glass. What's the call? It's going to be a defensive foul, I think, on Aaron Delic. Let's have a look at the replay here. There's the screen at the top. There's the quick first step. Yeah, it's probably that left arm leaning across that is the problem. That change of call, a traveling violation has been called. Officials working together to work that one out. Serbia regained possession. 1-3-1 zone defense here from Israel now. I'm not going to lie, the old school basketball night in me enjoys seeing this defense being played. But Serbia just cutting apart. Minja Andelevic just slicing away along the baseline. And that is always the weakness on that 1-3-1, the corners on the baseline. Raviv, Baiko, kicked out. Cohen will drive inside and float it up, but a big defensive hand. Simoncevic blocks that one. First double-digit lead of the game for Serbia now. Israel struggling to find a foothold in this third quarter. That 3's short, but rebound pulled down by Baiko. Raviv out to Baiko at the 3. And she'll get the roll. That's a much-needed score for Coach Eisenberg and his Israeli team. Been a tough start to this third quarter for them. First score of the third quarter. Drive inside is strong, well executed once again. Jovana Popovic takes her tally up to 12, alongside 5 rebounds and 5 assists, but another big score at the other end. This time Raviv with the 3. Raviv up to 12 as well now. Popovic, as it's stripped away, foul's going to be called. First foul of the quarter for Israel. Cool, calm and collected from Gal Raviv. That's the 6th game in this tournament that she's registered double digits for Israel as coach Vido Savljevic. Intense as he is on the sidelines. Second is good. Serbia's lead back up to 8. Shah hands it off to Cohen. Serbia's defense not really being tested right now. No penetration, no cuts to the basket. Cohen goes in, left hand is a little heavy. And Serbia just about pick up the rebound. Alexic now lightning down the floor, looking to go coast to coast. Will draw the foul off Raviv. It's absolutely the right call. If she wants to take the charge, she has to stand square and straight, or she has to get out of the way. Couldn't be anything but a foul. A little bit show of inexperience there for the 17-year-old. Back into the game will come Teichmann as Raviv heads to the bench. That's her 4th personal foul. That is a huge blow for Israel. She is their leading scorer. She is their go-to player. Maiko will draw the foul going the other way though, as Serbia are a bit over-exuberant on the offensive glass. Halfway through this 3rd quarter now, and Serbia, after a blistering start to the quarter, are just about holding on to that. Ligo goes inside, will draw the foul. The defense just a little late in stepping up. This time, Simoncevic just a half step too slow to step across. And then you're really caught in no man's land halfway between rim protection and playing straight up defense. Baiko can't get the first to go though. Does get the second. And Israel have done well here after what must have been a bit of a... Oh, that's an awful screen set by Simoncevic. And an easy call for the officials on an offensive foul. It's nearly a trip more than a screen. And as I was saying, Coach Vido Savljevic reading of the riot act there, maybe going a little bit over the top. Oren now to Cohen. Baiko. Back to Oren. Oh, and it's going to be a backcourt violation as Serbia put on the pressure defensively and Israel unable to withstand it. Delivic inbounds it to Vesic. Vesic hit 2 threes in that first half, certainly can have an impact. Runs the point pretty stably. Stolen away, Alexic, but Alexic throws it straight back. This time into the hands of Teichmann. She can't get the score and will bat it out of bounds, so Serbia will take possession. Scrappy from both teams here in the last couple of minutes as Israel have just about re-established themselves after a whirlwind start to the quarter for Serbia. Serbia holding this 7-point lead. Alexic now into the hands of Dragicevic. What's the call? Foul's going to be called, I think, on Oren. Israel pick up their third foul of the quarter. Serbia already in the penalty. 3:41 left in this third quarter. It's been an interesting one, a real hot start from Serbia, but Israel getting their way back into this one, resettling themselves. A strong drive to the basket. Dragicevic gets the score. 3 points for her now, her first field goal of the game. Easy interception, Aranjelovic. Popovic will take it back. Waits for the screen from Predojevic, doesn't use it. Pulls up at the free throw line, puts the brakes on and hits the jumper. Popovic, absolutely a high IQ basketball player. Oren, foul called. Dragicevic loses a defender just by stopping on a dime. Smart play, Popovic. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists and a steal. Oren will go to the line for 2 shots as Serbia in the penalty. Chance for Israel to get themselves back into this one. They are the best free throw shooting team in the entire tournament, averaging over 78% from the line. Oren, a 90% free throw shooter herself, goes 2 from 2. As Amalia comes into the game, Oren heads to the bench. Popovic. Skip past to Dragicevic. Rebound by Amalia. Teichmann. Oh, lovely crossover, but it's stolen away. Popovic blasts the way down the floor to get the score. Leading all scorers with 18 now. Sorry, with 16 is Popovic. Second steal of the game for her as well. Teichmann can't quite use the screen at the top effectively. Serbia's lead out to an impressive 11 now. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and that'll be an air ball from Mayan Cohen. There's the crossover, but that's good hands by Popovic, and she goes coast to coast for the score. Almost stolen away. Teichmann being a thorn in the side of Serbia. Coach Vida Savalic having another conversation with the officials. Serbia bringing it up over the half. Vesic under a huge amount of pressure. Dragicevic hands it back to Vesic. Drive inside. Predojevic can't get it to go. Teichmann now slows it down. 3 ball goes up, back of the iron and away. Serbia have certainly struggled to get their offense firing here in this quarter, whilst Israel have, while Serbia have actually put in a pretty good shift. Their highest scoring quarter. Serbia have outscored Israel 20-9 in this quarter. Bearing in mind that Serbia only scored 28 points in the whole of the first half, so a very strong offensive quarter for them. Out of the game comes Cohen for Israel. Aranjelovic makes way for Trosovic to come in for Serbia. Raviv is into the action now for Israel, the top scorer for them, back on the floor. A little over a minute left in this third quarter. Israel almost throw it away, but hold on to possession. High arcing attempt from Beko, but It's over the whole backboard and out of bounds. Dragicevic brings it up over the half under pressure. Israel know now that the defense has to be the way that they fight their way back into this bronze medal game. Stolen away, Teichmann. A lot of body contact there from Alexic, but we play on. Raviv, hesitation, dribble. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. The simplicity, but the execution level so high. Israel back to within 9. A call, a foul on the floor. If it's on Raviv, it's her 5th. And this was a risk. Viv needs to be careful. She picks up another foul, be it a personal or a technical. She'll be out of the game, and Israel cannot afford that. Stolen away, Raviv out of the race. Sorry, Teichmann out of the races, and she gets the score. Smart play. She asked for a response from her teammates on the bench and the fans in the crowd, and she gets it. 7-point ball game. Short corner 2 is a sweet stroke from Predojevic. That's the end of the quarter here in Matosinhos in Portugal. Just 10 minutes left in this bronze medal game for the FIBA Under-18 Women's EuroBasket 2024. It's Serbia 50, Israel 41. Just 10 minutes to play. Welcome back to Matosinhos. 10 minutes left on the clock here. 10 minutes between either Israel or Serbia and the bronze medal. It would be history for Israel, their first ever medal in this tournament. For Serbia, it would be the first time in quite a few years. In fact, 7 years since they've been there. If you've been enjoying the game, make sure you click that subscribe button and you'll get a notification for every time we bring you a live game on FIBA's YouTube channel. Raviv glides inside, puts it up, won't get the roll this time. If you are enjoying your youth tournaments across this summer, make sure you give FIBA's youth social media channels a follow as well. Head over to Facebook, Instagram or X. It's at NextGenHoops. Or you can follow me, Mark Mills, on either Instagram or X. I am at MarkOnComms. Sideline ball now for Serbia. They have a 9-point lead. Relatively low scoring game. They probably realistically only need to put another 10 or 12 points on the board to lock in that bronze medal. Popovic glides inside. What's the call? A 3-second violation is the call on Simoncevic. Baseline ball for Israel. It's a call you don't see very often these days, the 3-second call. Raviv, little hesitation, glides in, skips it out. Meisha into the corner, wide open. Almalia with a big start to the final quarter for Israel. They're back to within 6. Her first points of the game, and what a time to get them. Free throw line jumper and Popovic. What a player, up to 18 points, leads all scorers. Surely in with a shout of the all-tournament team. How well she's been playing here, Popovic. 8th in assists, averaging just over 14 points before today's game, so that average is going to go up after today's game. Here's the corner pocket 3 for Almalia. Serbia's lead at 8. Mako hands it back into the hands of Raviv. 3 ball goes up high, arcing a little bit too much on that one. Dvoria brings down the rebound for Serbia. Offensive foul's going to be called on Simoncevic. She just leant into that screen. She doesn't stay stationary. She leans. She continues to fade just to make sure she catches Almalia. Simoncevic will head to the bench on the back of that one. That's her 4th foul of the game. Sideline possession for Israel. Oren trying to find a lane, but the door keeps getting slammed shut on her. Once again, Israel forced to shoot the 3. Taken 21 three-point attempts in today's game, hitting 7. 3 now from Serbia. They've struggled a little bit more from outside. Only a little bit though. They are 6 from 19. Both teams over 30%. Raviv steps back and gets the shot to go, and Raviv has put in a great performance again. Another player that will surely be within a shout of that all-tournament team. One of the leading scorers, 3rd in points going into today's game. It's the shot away, but the foul is called on Raviv, and that is her 5th foul of the game. That's the end of her tournament. On the back of making a nice little half step back mid-range jumper. And now she's called for the foul. And that will send Gal Raviv to the bench. She will play no more part in this tournament. That's a tough way to close out what has been an amazing tournament for her. Still 7 minutes to play. Who will Israel go to now? Teichmann can certainly do a job. Oren can, Cohen can. They'll have to pick up the slack now. Gets the roll on the second, and Serbia's lead is back out to 8. It's not a super comfortable margin. Coach Vido Savljevic would like more so that his team can relax a little bit here in the 4th quarter. But Israel really aren't allowing them to relax. Teichmann, Cohen gets a tough long 2 along the baseline. Had to put a high arc on that one to get it over the defense. Popovic backs it out. Drives inside, off the glass, and one. Jovana Popovic. A big, big performance here today. That is a tournament high, 20 points now for her. Quick first step, draws the contact from Bako and will head to the line for the bonus. Takes her personal tally to 23, but more importantly for Serbia, their lead is up to 9. Bako. Well, that is a long three ball going up, but it goes down. Wow, what a shot from Cohen. And Israel just keep fighting, they just keep playing, keeping themselves in contention of the bronze medal. Vesic, step back jumper is good, and these teams are now just starting to go through the gears. They're finding that quality and putting a show on here for us. Bako comes back out to Oren. Double team comes across to Oren, not sure why. Cohen now looks to drive inside, but throws it away as the door slammed on her. And the two off the glass is good, a smart play. Andelevic extends it out to a double-digit lead again for Serbia, and Coach Eisenberg knows he has to call a timeout. This is last chance saloon for his team to stay in this bronze medal game. All inbounded, and Israel now need to throw everything they've got at this game in the hope of coming away with a historic bronze medal. Shot goes up, no good. Big rebound. Popovic knows how important every possession is. Oh, what a shot from Popovic. You can't give her that space. Drains another big play. Popovic is taking the team on her shoulders and leading them to that bronze medal. Israel throw a three up. They're not on target though. Serbia's lead still double digits. Popovic having an absolute monster game here. 26.7 rebounds and 5 assists now. 3 from the wing. Oh, it's raining triples for Serbia here in Matosinhos as they fight their way towards this bronze medal. A 16-point lead. Surely Israel can't come back into it. But if there is a team that can, it will be Israel. That 3 from Cohen is no good. Maybe a little bit of clock management here for Serbia now. The time is certainly on their side. Popovic inside. Lovely, smart little play. Vesic just cuts the baseline and drops it in off the glass. Teichmann running off the screens. Has the mismatch she wanted, but has to fade away. That is a tough shot by Lee Teichmann. Israel still fighting, but they trail by 16. Into the corner, 3-ball goes up again. Not this time though. A little bit loose there from Serbia. Not so driven or determined on that one. Foul's going to be called though. Serbia not in the penalty. It's only their 3rd foul, so it'll only be a sideline for Israel. Here's the play by Teichmann. Drives in and she's fading laterally when she takes off. That is a tough shot to make. Certainly not one you would coach out of the textbook, but a nice one to have in the locker. Off the glass for Oren is no good. 3 minutes to play and Serbia, well, they have really almost locked in this bronze medal. It is last chance saloon for Israel. Up goes the 3, rejected. Good chase out defense as Israel blitz to cover the open shooter. Long 3. Oh, gets it to go. Ayala Oren refuses to give up. She's up to 9 points now, Oren. As well as 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Coach Vido Savljevic calls the timeout just to steady maybe some of these last-minute jitters and get his team across the line for the bronze. Can Serbia hold on? 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds between Serbia and a bronze medal, their first medal in over 7 years. They'll run the clock as much as they possibly can. No early shots. Vesic inside. A foul called on Teichmann as Prodojevic will head to the line for shots. Just need the sweat mopped up off the floor. One of our wonderful volunteers leaps to the action, and I see Sonia there, the FIBA photographer, on the baseline as well. So many people behind the scenes contribute to this amazing event. At the line, Beko. Rebound for Israel, and they'll put everything they can into this, but it's going to be too little too late as Serbia's quality has shone through here in the second half. Popovic, what a superstar Serbia have right there. Absolutely going to be a big part of the national team, not just at age groups, but at senior level for years to come. Pretty sure of that. Popovic, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists and 2 steals. This is when big players turn up. She has by far her biggest game of the tournament. although she has been averaging over 14 points a game, so she's been doing it consistently for Serbia. And I'm sure will absolutely be within a shout of that all-tournament team. We'll find that out later. Remember, we have our final not long after this game, as Spain will take on France for the gold medal, for the trophy, for the European title. Whilst here in third place, Serbia look like they've locked it in. A little over a minute to go. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Foul's going to be called on Amalia. Timeout called in the arena. Serbia lead this one 70-56 over Israel. Little over a minute left in this bronze medal game, and what a game we've had. The first half was a tough one. It was a close one. Nothing separated these teams at the halfway stage. It was 28 points apiece, but what a second half Serbia have had. They've outscored Israel 42-28, and that is why Serbia are just a few moments away from picking up the bronze medal here. Serbia just moving the ball around, running the clock out. Vesic now hands it inside, but it's a strong finish for Serbia. As I say, their first medal in 7 years at this tournament. Popovic inside, off the glass, and gets the roll. 28 points now, Jovana Popovic. Absolutely a huge performance from her. Really took the team on her back and led them to this bronze medal. And that's likely to be our final play of the game. They'll run the shot clock down, and Serbia are going to pick up the bronze medal here at the 2024 FIBA U18 Women's EuroBasket. A smile on the face of Coach Vidos Savljevic. He goes and shakes the hand of Coach Eisenberg at the other end of the floor as the Serbian players celebrate. They close out what has been a really up and down tournament for them in a beautiful way, picking up the bronze for Israel. It's utter disappointment, but they can hold their heads high. They're history makers. Israel have never been to the Final Four of this tournament. They have now, and it was over 50 years since they were actually past the quarterfinals, or even in the quarterfinals, so a phenomenal performance. But it's Serbia, our bronze medalist. Final score, Serbia 72, Israel 56. In a little under an hour's time, we'll have our final. Make sure you don't go anywhere. That's going to be a big one. Spain against France. Who will be crowned champions of Europe? Please make sure that you tune in for that one. I will leave you some highlights, but I'll be back shortly with commentary of our final. See you all very, very soon.